Danny Lightning back. Today we are going to be checking out the race pass on CSR2 Racing. We have the Revuelto from Lamborghini, we have the Pagani Huayra Roadster BC, and then we have the Maserati MC20 Cielo. In the paid tier, we have the EVO37 by some company, I think that's Kimera. We got the Diablo SV by Lamborghini, and we have the 8C Competition by Alfa Romeo. So just remember, there is one tier 4 car in here, and the rest of them are all tier 5. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over the free cars, the paid cars. I'm going to give you my thoughts and opinions on those and let you know which ones are the best cars to choose. So yeah, let's go ahead and do it to it. We will start off with the free tier. Before we get to that, check this out really quick. RC Experts just sent me this awesome little drift car. This thing is super fun. It drives great, and you can buy a version with or without a gyro. If you get the one with the gyro, it's really easy to drive. I'll put a link in the video's description and the pinned comment as to where you can get one of these along with a 10% discount code, but let's get back to the video. Alright, so first off, we are going to start about talking with the MC20. This car will run about a 7.2 in the half mile. It's going to do about 412 miles per hour, 0 to 60 in 1.2 and 0 to 100 in 1.5. So this car has overall pretty decent stats. Now when it comes to a live racing setup or a low performance point high evo setup, it does have a low PP high evo, and this should do probably okay at live racing. Nothing too crazy, but it will win a few live races here and there on the low performance point high evo setup. I do have a video that goes over the car and shows you how to set it up for that. But yeah, that is the MC20 Cielo. I'm probably saying that wrong, but yeah, there it is. Let's move on to the next car. Alright, so next up is the Huayra Roadster BC from Pagani. This will do a 7.592 in the half mile. It'll do about 380 miles per hour, 0 to 60 in 0.9-ish, and 0 to 100 in 1.3-ish. And this car doesn't really seem to have a good low performance point high evo setup, so I don't think you're really going to find a big live racing setup for this. When I tried to set it up for that, it actually lost the majority of the evo points. Then I tried to retune it, and it got some back, but it was still a little bit low on the evo points, so this wouldn't really be an ideal live racing car or a low performance point high evo car, unfortunately. Next up on the list, we have that Lamborghini Revuelto. This is doing a 6.870 in the half mile, 375 miles per hour, 0 to 60 in 0.671, 0 to 100 in 1.939. So out of all of them, this one is the fastest, and it's got the best acceleration, and it's got pretty good top speed. So this is pretty nice. You can live race this car. It does have a live racing setup. It's not, I don't know how good it is, but it does have a live racing setup. Most of these cars I've never driven, but I can get on the content account and set them up on the low upgrade setup to see if it hits the numbers that would normally make it good for live racing, and this one definitely does it. Another good thing about this car is Lamborghini Fusion parts are actually really easy to get, so you probably won't be struggling for Lamborghini Fusion parts unless you just spent all of your Lamborghini Fusion parts. I know we've had a lot of Lamborghinis for this thing, that thing, and the other thing, so I know a lot of people probably blew through a lot of those, but the game does give out Lamborghini Fusions like crazy, so that's the good thing about this car. So out of these three cars, I do think the Revuelto is the best one to choose. The MC20 would be my second choice, and the Huayra, you know, it's a cool looking car and all, but it definitely falls short on the other three cars. You know, it's slower, it doesn't really have anything going for it other than that car looks really cool. But the Lamborghini is definitely coming in on number one. I mean, that's just a really nice car overall. It would definitely be my top pick. I do have videos on the Revuelto and the MC20 on how to drive them and set them up for live racing and stuff. So if you're debating between those two, make sure you go check those videos out. Just type in Danny Lightning and the name of the car, and the video should pop right up. I don't think I have a video for the Huayra Roadster BC. Then again, maybe I do, but I don't think I ever made one for that car. but hey, you can always double check if you want to look. But yeah, Revuelto number 1, MC20 number 2, and 3 we have the Huayra Roadster BC. Alright, let's move on to the paid cars. Okay, so in the paid tier, we have the 8C competition, and this thing will do about a 10.3. It'll do 214 miles per hour, 0 to 60 in 0.879, 0 to 100 in 1.399, and you can set this car up on a low upgrade setup for live racing. It's, it seemed to do pretty good. I do have a video on this one that goes over it, and I do remember testing this one in live racing. And if I remember correctly, it did pretty decent. It's not one of my favorite cars in the world or anything, so it's just an okay car. But due to this one being tier 4, due to the fact that this is a tier 4 car and it's only got 214 miles per hour on the top speed, you're probably not going to be able to beat Tempest with this. It'll probably do the 0 to 60 times, but it's not going to hit the 260 miles per hour top speed to beat Tempest, I don't think. So that's, not a Tempest beating car, I would say. I mean, you could always try to tune it to hit 260, but I don't really think it's going to happen. Next up on the list, we have the Diablo SV. This is actually kind of a cool car. It's running 7.377s. It does 377 miles per hour. 0 to 60 in 0.641, 0 to 100 in 1.047. And does this car have a live racing setup? Yeah, it seems like it'll do decent at live racing. I don't think it's going to be the world's best live racer, but I think it will win a few live races on the low upgrade setup. I do have a video that goes over all that, but I think this is a nice car. It looks really cool. Again, Lamborghini parts are pretty easy to get. Some of you guys may have already just blown through all of your Lamborghini parts, but like I said, the game gives those out like crazy, so that's the good news about getting a Lamborghini. Next up, we have this guy right here, the EVO37. This is a 7.255 car running 360 miles per hour. Great acceleration, 0 to 60 in 0.644, 0 to 100 in 0.981. And I will say though, fusion parts are very hard to get for this car, like really hard to get fusions for this car. It's a rare brand, and this car does seem to have a pretty nice live racing setup. Now, I don't think it's going to be the world's greatest live racing setup again, but it will win some live races on a low upgrade setup. I do have a video on this car. At least the Golden Star one. The Purple Star one, you're pretty much going to set it up the same way. It's almost the same exact thing, just very slightly different. Now, when it comes to which one of these to pick, this is a little bit of a hard choice because, well, the EVO37, in my opinion, is a cooler and slightly better car, but it's going to be a lot harder to get parts for, right? The Lamborghini's almost as good. They both got a lot of nice stuff going for them. I mean, none of these are the best cars in the game, but I would say they're pretty decent cars. But you're going to have a lot easier time getting parts for a Lamborghini than you are for that. I think it's a Kimera. I believe that's made by Kimera. Let's find out. Had to get my reading glasses on. Yes, that is made by Kimera. And, yeah, you're not going to get many parts for those, unfortunately. Now, if I go and look at my Kimera parts, I do have a handful of them. I actually expected to have less than that. So, I mean, that's not horrible, but that's definitely not enough to max out a car or anything. So, I don't have a huge amount of parts for that. But over the last, I don't know how many years since that's been out, I have definitely collected a decent handful of those. Now, when it comes to Lamborghini parts, I got a load of green ones, a load of blue ones, and a decent amount of pink ones there. So, Lamborghini parts are definitely much easier to get. So that's pretty much the deal with those. Let's do a quick recap. On the free section though, personally, I would go with the Revuelto. That is the one I would grab. I just like that one best. Second, MC20. Third, Huayra Roadster BC. Paid tier, I think I would go with the Diablo. I mean, I kind of want to go with the Evo, but I think I would go with the Diablo first, EVO37 second. And of course, if I have both of those, then I would grab the 8C, but you know, that's the only time I would really consider getting the 8C is if I didn't already have the other two, or if I already had the other two. That's what I meant to say. Now, a lot of people want to know, is the race pass worth buying? In my opinion, yes. I mean, you're getting $10, or you're paying $10 to get a whole bunch of stuff. You're getting some Universal Stage 6 parts, some Universal Fusion parts, and you're also able to get 2 cars if you pay for it. Of course, you only get 1 car if you don't, but honestly, for the $10 you're paying for that thing, it's a really good value. Even if you don't like the cars, it's almost worth it just to get all those extra Universal parts. So in my opinion, yes, the race passes are a great value, and they are definitely worth buying. I just want to say thank you so much for watching my videos. I appreciate each and every one of you a lot, and huge shout out to my channel members. The extra support really helps this channel keep running and bringing you videos just like this. If you drop down the video's description, you'll see my affiliate links where you can get some really awesome stuff like cameras, lighting, microphones, stuff to make your room look cool, air fryers, coffee pots, you name it, all kinds of amazing things. And you'll find a few other ways to help support the channel as well, so thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, maybe check out one of these other videos that are just about to pop up on the screen. Thanks for watching my video. I hate to say, but it's time to go. Maybe you could watch another one. That might be really fun. Thanks for watching my video. Thanks for watching my video. Thanks for watching you. Thanks for watching my video.